Hello, my name is Megan O'Russell.
And my name is Christopher Russell, and welcome back to Page by Page, writing the book in real time. We are at episode 31. Yes, I cheated and looked at the page. I was like, yeah. So welcome back.
I'm proud that you realized mid-sentence you
did.
didn't
I was like,
episode
and
30. Managed to swipe mid-sentence.
I did.
I'm actually pretty...
Look, I've got those gestures down, man. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's called gestures when you're touching the mouse pad. No? Okay, all right. That's enough out of you. My wife is a 7-year-old. Welcome, everyone. Well, if you've been here long enough, you'll know that she's 7. So this is a very, very exciting week. Because this week I get to be on stage with the Little Mermaid.
Right. Yeah. Because it is the week of Into the Woods at the Dr. Phillips Center in Orlando, where Chris will be on stage with the Princess Ariel.
That's right. My new best friend, Jodie Benson. Mm-hmm. She is truly an amazing human being. Incredible performer, too. My God. I was... let's cheers first. Okay, cheers.
I'm already drinking.
Yeah, so Megan is having Voodoo Ranger IPA, and I'm having Two Hearts Pale Ale, which from Bell's.
We are boring. We are boring. We are getting back to it though. Life is actually kind of restarting around here.
It is. Yeah, I'm starting a new job at a new school.
How was the time at you?
Okay,
I've left the house on a regular basis.
You have, at least once a week.
Without a puke bag.
True, though we do have more puke bags coming on the way.
As one should always have. But I have done excursions out that are not to doctor's offices.
That's true. I've been taking the Megan out for walkies.
Yeah, he's taking me out, airing me out, making sure that I don't turn into a thoroughbred troll. But yeah, and I am starting a new job at a preparatory school here, which I'm very excited about. It's very fun. I shudder to think about these students finding this podcast and being like, wow, Mr. Russell curses a lot. I'm like, yeah, well, we're just gonna have to do a lot of dissuasion.
I guess so. Yeah, don't is that your podcast? Nope, sure not. No. It's not my podcast. Nope. Not Mr. Russell's podcast.
Do we need to give you a pseudonym now?
No, I'm apparently Mr. Russell there, not Mr. Chris.
Mr. Russell.
Yeah, well,
So you should tell them that your first name isn't Chris.
That's true.
No. My name is Wilbur Russell.
Wilbur Humperdinck Russell IV.
You cannot find me online anywhere. But okay. So let's go back to Jodie Benson.
Oh yes,
and then we have to talk about the book event news.
Yes.
Okay, Jodie Benson.
So Jodie, amazing
the Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid, playing the witch in Into the Woods. Getting to work with her has been awesome, and getting to watch her process has been incredible. She came in going, I don't know the show. She knew the show. She's like, yeah, I don't know the show. But what I think she meant by that was that I have no preconceived notions about this character and was discovering it along the way, which is how I work. So I was like, that's really, really cool. But man, just what a master of her craft. It's really brilliant. Anyway, if you're in the Orlando region, come check us out. I know that the tickets are few and far between, but I think that there might be a little bit more available for the added Saturday matinee. Yeah, it's selling so well, they added a Saturday matinee. So yeah, we're really stoked. Okay, so on to book news.
Yes, so I will officially be doing my schedule in the upcoming bit is that I will be at DragonCon, of course. And then there is an event in Avedo. So you can always find me there. I am also now officially doing the Maker Faire in Orlando, which I love because I get to bring my books and watch BattleBots and the 501, is that right?
The 501st or whatever it is.
Yeah. The Star Wars people are there. So there's usually a steampunk R2-D2 that comes by with a little top hat. So I love that one a lot.
I was like, steampunk, yeah.
And then of course Miami Book Fair. So I'll be around in the Florida area. Everything's in Florida for this part of the year. Well, except for Atlanta.
There's also a random a library event that you're doing at Land O'Lakes.
Oh, right.
Pasco County Library. That'll be the second weekend in September, I believe. Yeah, it's a Friday or Saturday, one of the two.
It's on the website, right?
I don't think it is on the website.
He's going to put it on the website.
I'm going to put it on the website. Ooh, Maker Faire too. I need to do that. I'm going to write down notes to myself. Okay, you keep talking for a bit.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about those, and I have all of those officially set up. Hopefully, there will be some more things in the works before the end of the year, but the applications that I am waiting for have not yet opened.
No, that's true. They haven't. But I'm stoked to go back to Miami Book Fair. Hotels booked for Dragon Con. Dragon Con, were you on as many panels last year?
I don't think I was.
Wow.
Well, I don't know. So theoretically, and I have only been told 2 of the panels that I'm doing, and I'm very excited about both of them, but we're not allowed to talk about them.
No, I know. Yeah, sorry.
But theoretically, I am doing a full-time panels.
Yeah,
so I only know 2 of them so far, and I'm really excited about both of them.
Yeah,
but
10 panels.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot.
Which doesn't seem like that much, but it's only a 4-day event, and so to do like that's a decent amount.
Well, plus I should theoretically have a signing time.
Right, so that'll be 11. Oh, plus 12, the Fantasy Gather.
Yeah, so it's a lot of different things. There's like a lot of bits.
So that averages 3 per day. Like that's a lot.
Yeah, and especially when they're split out over like different buildings, so you're running between. So yeah, it's gonna be
It's going to be a lot. It's going to be super fun. I am really excited to see. This isn't the panel, so don't worry, we're not giving anything away. But last year, Megan was on a panel about Fallout. And I think we've talked about this, the TV show, where there was, it just evolved into this argument about can teeth be used as bullets? And the answer to that, according to a munitions expert that was in the room, was no, in fact, they cannot. But it didn't.
But he let us argue.
It didn't go from A to B. It was like A, and then there was just an argument. Finally, the guy in the audience stood up and was like, "Excuse me,
I'm a munitions expert with the United States military."
And we're all like, "Thank you for your service." He's like,
Yeah. That's no, you can't do that.
She's
the PSR,
Did you say the PSI?
I don't know.
Oh my god, like it's a BB gun.
No, like whatever, like the. This is me being pressure in a gun, like because you're the tooth.
Yeah, I'm the tooth.
You're the tooth.
Okay, great, thank you.
Now you shattered because I hit you too hard.
Exactly. I'll add that in post. I do have After Effects on this computer, so I should learn how to use it. Okay, so why don't you? Do we have any other book news we want to do right now, or do we want to talk about give them a nice previously on?
Previously on. Diary of a Blood-Marked Werewolf. After an ill-fated field day, Ella is finally back out of Kate's house and on her way to the crossing for a wonderful burger, fries, and hopefully a jump drive of information on what the fuck has been going on in her life. But instead of a jump drive, Auntie V is there, bringing her entourage, complete with a demon.
These are my vampire fangs.
Those are your vampire fangs?
I'm a walrus vampire.
A walrus?
A vampire, yeah. You didn't hear about these?
No.
Yeah, they're absolutely canon in the Interview with the Vampire series.
I know you're lying to me, but now the problem is now my brain is trying to figure out okay, so the problem is in my brain. Here we go, people. In my brain.
I'm sorry.
I'm not going to be able to let go of the fact that, okay, you're a person.
Okay.
Vampire werewolf.
Yeah,
Or walrus. Walrus, a werewolf.
Walpire?
Walpire.
A Walpire.
Now, are they using the fangs? Yes.
Sorry.
Are we using the fangs? Like, does the blood come through the fangs like their teeth? In which case, does the giant walrus have to delicately puncture you like a juice box and make sure he doesn't go too far through? So he's just like, burk, and then he sucks you dry with these little toothy straws. Or does he drink it? In which case he's really just kind of crushing you like you're a fruit in his mouth and just crush, chug, 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 toss aside. So is this a delicate juice box situation?
I think it depends on the
or
Walpire.
A crunched fruit situation.
It depends on the vampire.
Because it would be like, do they consume through their teeth like straws or through their mouth? So it would be actually like a...
Well, hold on now. Vampires don't consume through their teeth?
No, but they don't have giant teeth that would be perfect as straws for little human juice boxes.
Why would you think the...
Because they're so big. They could just like pop it in your shoulder.
Oh my God.
You could have a trick where you do 2 humans at once. Look, guys, 2 humans. You could put one on each fang and like wiggle them as you drink.
I rolled a nat 1 on that particular conversation. I'm sorry.
I mean, you can cut the whole thing. It doesn't have to be in here. But which way would it work? If you leave this in and anyone has an opinion on how the vampire would work.
I hear our friend Justin now. You cut things out, huh?
Would it be like a little juice box puncture, or would it be a full crunch?
I don't. That is, you let us know, okay? Press 1 for straw, 2 for crunch, okay? I can't.
You brought it up, not me.
So sorry. All right, so I say that we get into the book, which is far more believable than a vampire. Although now I really want... There's got to be a niche for that. There has to be a niche for
I'm sure that there is already...
Or walrus shifters. There's got to be walrus shifters. 100%. I gotta... no, oh, God. If this doesn't exist, somebody please write it.
I'm sure it exists.
Oh, my God.
There's doorknob fetish books.
Oh, no, like there's an entire video game that you can play. I think it's available on Switch, and if it's available on Switch, it's not available on other platforms, that I think is called Date Everything. And it's literally, it anthropomorphizes like everything within your house. It's so strange, but it's like it's a hit. It's a huge hit. It's crazy, yeah. And part of me, and I bet this is probably why, one of the reasons why it's such a huge hit, is because of people like me that go, I have to see what the hell, how does this work? Crazy. And I believe that you were playing as a female presenting human character, and all of the things in your house are just these hunks. It's like you can date the cabinet, the countertop. Like it's so crazy. The door. Yeah. There is actually a romance about a door, isn't there? Yeah, I forgot about that. But no, this exists. It exists. If you've played it, let us know. And let me know that I shouldn't spend money on it because I'm curious.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know. It's a full moon, either tonight or tomorrow.
What's wrong with your brain?
I don't know.
I'm supposed to be the one who instigates this shit. It's not supposed to be you.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, we've swapped places. It's Freaky... What day is today? Tuesday. Freaky Tuesday. I now proudly present to you Diary of a Blood-Marked Werewolf by Megan O. Russell. Chapter 31. From the Great Beneath. The uncanny valley. The unsettling point where something veers too close to human while still being different enough to be completely, unmistakably other. A phenomenon of the human mind Etherians fight not to trigger. A phenomenon humans lost the origin of when the dragon's attack on the Library of Alexandria destroyed most of the humans' knowledge of the supernatural. A phenomenon perfectly displayed, both in evolutionary necessity and danger to supernatural anonymity, by the hush that rolled over the lawn as the crossing's patrons noticed the demon standing not 40 feet a fucking way from me. The Arabite's face, so close to human, gorgeous for a human even, which somehow heightened the wrongness, made her black irises an unmistakable warning. Her delicate fingers, fear-worthy weapons. Auntie V? I leaned against her side, sheltering beneath the wide brim of Auntie V's hat, like that could somehow hide me from the demon's gaze. Are you sure about this? Darlin', I'm always sure. Auntie V kissed the side of my head and beckoned danger closer. The demon smiled, a slow curl of her rose-red lips that read delight and threat in equal measure. Fuck. Not crammed into a second-hand body like some lowly demons, burdened with all the flaws and scars left by the original occupant. No. Auntie V's demon wore a bespoke meat suit. No, not wore. Played like a virtuosic violinist with a legendary instrument. Jet black hair that seemed to swallow the sun. A supernaturally symmetrical face, lean, muscled limbs a ballet dancer would envy. Side note, it wasn't until fairly recently that I realized jet black was referencing the gem, jet. I didn't know that. I didn't understand what jet black meant until like a year ago.
You know what? I think that's okay.
I didn't know jet was a stone. Like, I had no idea.
I feel like that's some niche knowledge you don't need to be ashamed of not having.
Now you know. And the only reason I know that is because of the Titanic Artifact Exhibition. Because jet stone was something that was typically worn as like mourning jewelry. Not just mourning jewelry, but black jewelry by like more first-class people. Anyway. Jet black hair that seemed to swallow the sun. A supernaturally symmetrical face. Lean, muscled limbs a ballet dancer would envy. A forehead that didn't wrinkle as she raised one eyebrow and nodded to Auntie V. The demon's grin grew just enough to rocket my heart into my throat as her gaze landed on me. She winked, then raised her hands, trailing her long fingers through the air as though catching its taste. Like, sure, I whispered to Auntie V. Oh, hush, Jelly. She nodded to the demon, whose smile finally reached her eyes as the air around her hands took on the same sort of eerie wrongness as her face. Not the shimmer of a mirage or a blur or thickening of the spindly shadows cast by the bridge's rails, more a certainty that what my eyes were seeing did not match the reality of the world, of the crack, crack, crack my ears barely caught beneath the low rush of the river. Run, run, run. I burrowed deeper into Auntie V's side as the cracking stopped and the demon lowered her hands, retracting the wrongness, stepping onto the bridge an Arabite shouldn't have been able to cross. The bridge whose well-polished wood had been split and scarred, thin slashes slicing through the hundreds of runes woven into the swirling pattern. Broken. Useless. All of them. Their protection gone in less than a minute. Not even enough of their magic left to make the demon's steps falter as she passed the post separating bridge from island. Fuck. Shit. Breathe, Gels. Trust Auntie V, Gels. Well, Auntie V asked the now 6 feet away Arabite. It was, the demon's smile darkened into a Cheshire grin. Entertaining. Coming from most people, the low sound might not have seemed dangerous, but with Auntie V, any stray rumble should always be considered a potential promise of violence. I hope you're hungry, Jelly. This lunch is going to take a while. I forgot to stifle my gasp as she squeezed me again, pressing right on my fucked ribs. Auntie V's gaze flicked to me, a spark of pure ice in her eyes. You're injured? Fuck, breathe, lie. She fell yesterday. Paige's voice stabbed shrieking fear into my spleen. We tried to get her to see a doctor, but she wouldn't let us take her. She held out her fucking hand to Auntie V, smiling with only a thin glaze of trepidatious confusion in her eyes. Paige Paxman, nice to... Mrs. Nikolic appeared behind Paige, grabbing her shoulders, half tossing her away from the demon, vampire, seer triad. Help Violet with the ice run, hun. Paige stumbled, barely catching herself on the back of an elderly man's chair. I tried to lunge toward her, wanting to steady her, but had no fucking chance of breaking free of Auntie V's grip. Paige tossed her hair out of her face. It doesn't take more than 3 people to get ice from town. Besides, I want to meet Ella's guest. Sorry, didn't catch your name. She said the whole thing as one sentence, trying to cut around Mrs. Nikolic to reach Auntie V, me, and the fucking demon, instead getting snagged and steered away by a white-faced Luca she seemed to instinctively know not to test. Mrs. Nikolic waited until her older son had herded Paige across the northern bridge to speak. My apologies, folks, but there seems to have been a miscommunication. Her smile stayed in place, her voice cheery, even as her stance shifted ever so slightly, like she fucking thought she could fight off. I yanked my gaze from Mrs. N, checking the final count of Auntie V's lunch party. 8 vampires, Auntie V, 6 bodyguards, 1 dude in an office-style suit, 1 witch, also in bodyguard blacks, 1 werewolf, in blacks but not a part of the guard formation, packless judging by the chalice and jasmine vine tattooed on his neck, 1 fucking demon. Shit. Mrs. N against 11 supernaturals who had probably individually caused more violence than she has / ever will witness. Awesome. Yay! What the fuck could go wrong? Auntie V, turning toward the restaurant and walking away from Mrs. N without a fucking word, couldn't possibly serve as the spark for very bad things, so that was exactly what Auntie V fucking did, keeping me close behind her. Nope.
Let me do it. I can do it.
If you would do it.
I can't.
No, not the first ones.
It doesn't work.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I ripped all the tendons in this hand.
It's not just that hand. Oh, that snapping you're hearing is Megan's sanity, and that was a belch. Okay. Before continuing onward, I want to make sure that everybody knows that whenever I say oops like that in the middle of like describing how somebody is saying something, it means that I was a bad actor and I didn't say it cheerily. I was like said in a cheery, whoops.
You didn't notate your emotional feel and character.
Maybe
for every moment in this chapter.
If the author paid me a higher hourly rate as a narrator, we would talk. But no.
My love is priceless.
Yeah, but I had that before you were even a writer. Come on.
Yeah, well, priceless.
Okay, getting back into the story.
We're doing such a good job today.
We're doing great. We're alive, damn it.
I had vertigo PT this morning. It killed my soul.
I will have you know that we are like ranked on somebody's list. Somebody emailed and was like, hey, you're on our top 42 creative writing podcast, and we're sitting at like 20. And I was like, all right, I'll take that shit. Anyway.
Here's the thing. There's not a lot of podcasts that actually do the creative part of the podcast.
Hey.
I'm just saying that it's a niche.
It is a niche.
And it is okay to be killer in a niche.
It's true.
You don't have to be a huge podcast. You just have to fill your niche up. Like we do.
I will also say that we are in the top 10% of podcasts in the world, which is kind of fucking awesome. So thank you guys very much for making us top 10. All right. Mrs. N against 11 supernaturals who had probably individually caused more violence than she has / ever will witness. Awesome. Yay! What the fuck could go wrong? Auntie V, turning toward the restaurant and walking away from Mrs. N without a fucking word, couldn't possibly serve as the spark for very bad things, so that was exactly what Auntie V fucking did, keeping me close beside her, letting 2 of her bodyguards pass us to open the crossing's front door before we'd even reached the steps. Fuckity fuck. Maybe I didn't make myself clear. Mrs. N appeared in front of us, reaching the top of the porch stairs faster than she should have dared in front of the humans still dining on the front lawn. Don't let this become a bloodbath. Don't let this become... I'm going to assume you're smart enough to understand that attempting to cancel our reservation would be... Auntie V looked to the demon. What did you call it, Lucy? Entertaining, Lucy said, a rumbling, unearthly undertone to her voice I hadn't noticed before. Auntie V looked back to Mrs. N as 2 men, both werewolves, Violet's dad and some other fucker, appeared behind her. Auntie V cocked her head. Fuck. Attempting to cancel our reservation would be entertaining, unfortunate, and as useless as your sweet little runes. As Auntie V spoke, the faint crack of splintering wood came from above. I glanced up, knowing I would find the same wrongness from the bridge covering the runes carved into the eaves below the restaurant's roofline, still unprepared for the extra jolt of nauseous fear that swept into my stomach. Mr. Nikolic stepped forward, positioning himself between his wife and Auntie V. Auntie V's 2 guards, already on the porch, abandoned their door-flanking posts to close in behind the wolves. Ma'am, Mr. Nikolic said, we are talking about a rule that holds true for every crossing. If you don't crave uninvited guests, you should consider making your security feel less like an invitation to come play. Lucy strolled up the porch steps, passing right under the now ruined runes that had been meant to keep danger, like the fucking Arabite, from entering the restaurant. Mr. Nikolic widened his stance, his face paling as the demon stopped within reach. Should I exploit your weakness or help you fix it? Lucy's grin bared her 2 white teeth. Either will be fun. We won't. Please let us in. I cut Mr. Nikolic off with a squeak. Mrs. N reached out her hand. It took me a second to realize she was reaching for me, like I would dart away from Auntie V, like Auntie V wasn't the safest sanctuary I had left. I shook my head, staying glued to Auntie V. Please, Mrs. Nikolic, I haven't gotten to see her since before my sweet baby girl lost her parents. Auntie V saved me from the oncoming spiral, softening Mrs. N along the way. Mr. Nikolic, not so much. We reserve the right to refuse service to... Lucy gave a light, rolling laugh. I didn't think it would turn into that sort of day. For Ella's sake, Mrs. N took her husband's shoulder, we'll make a one-time exception. A graceful way out of a fight the wolves had no way of winning and would probably have ended with a few human deaths and the Nikolic family, and me, getting burned out of Laureldale. Bravo, Mrs. N. The exception won't be made again, Mr. Nikolic said. Intended translation? Next time you bring an airbite to my island, blood will be shed before they walk through my door. Realistic translation? Next time you bring an airbite to my island, I'm going to royally fuck up and choose hopeless violence and banishment to protect my pride. Lucy laughed again, reaching the door just as a guard swung it back open, entering the airabite-proof building without so much as a shiver of discomfort. Mrs. N pulled Mr. Nikolic aside, clearing Auntie V's path into the beer-scented bar where a line of tables had been pushed together, making enough space for 10 people to dine. Auntie V led me to the center of the right side of the long table as the door closed behind us with a ding. The next moment, a low muttering I didn't need to glance back to know belonged to the witch began. Auntie V pulled out the chair on her left for me, placing the chalice and vine-marked werewolf on her right, with Lucy and the non-guard uniformed vampire right behind us like the fucking threat they were. Joe, Eric, Auntie V used the Nikolic parents' first names I'd never thought to wonder about. Please join us. She gestured to chairs on the opposite side of the row of smushed-together tables. Feel free to invite your alpha to join as well. After all, Auntie V looked to me. Jelly, how many times has the Laureldale Pack's alpha come to visit you, the Sybil living within his pack's territory, thereby making it his pack's sacred duty to protect you? How many times has that alpha come to see you since you were kidnapped and nearly killed right under his people's noses? Fuck. Jelly? None. I locked my eyes on the swirls of the table's wood grain. An interesting fact I wouldn't mind discussing with him. Or you can relay our conversation to your absent leader. I leave the choice to you. Auntie V patted my fisted-up hand. Jelly, what are you hungry for? I suggest red meat. I don't like how pale you are. Because the pallor couldn't have anything to do with the threat of bloodshed with my meal. I actually came hoping for a burger and fries. I glanced up as the chair opposite Auntie V pulled away from the table. Mrs. N sat, leaving her husband and unnamed standing behind her in a poor mimicry of Auntie V's deliberate display. I'll take your most popular vampire drink that doesn't involve gin. And Anthony? Auntie V turned to the chalice-marked wolf on her right. Whiskey, Anthony said. Neat. Do I get one too? Please. At a nod from Mr. Nikolic, unnamed headed for the kitchen and possibly, hopefully fucking not, to call for his alpha. Now, Jelly, Auntie V dove right the fuck in. I hear you have friends staying with you at Catherine's. Catherine's? It took a second for me to translate Catherine to Kate, and another 3 to process the, well, shitty McFucks, that's fucking bad, level of Auntie V using Kate's proper first name. Yes, ma'am, I said, not missing Auntie V's left eyebrow rising at my use of ma'am. I'm glad you've made such good friends already. Tell me, Auntie V paused long enough for my brain to get through 12 fucks. How many of those live-in friends are Etherean? Shit. None, but I do have. And why aren't any of your Etherean friends staying with you at Catherine's? Auntie V asked, her question like the first tightening of a rope hoisting a net up. You know you can't lie to me, Jelly. I fucking know. Kate's using my human friends as shackles to keep me away from all things supernatural. Auntie V gave a pursed-lipped In response, before turning her attention to Mrs. N. And during Catherine's frequent absences, Kate's been trying to figure out who's after me. I interrupted Auntie V, defending Kate like a stupid fuck. I'm aware, Auntie V said. I spoke to Declan just last night. Fuck. I can't. I don't. How much? 31?
It's 31.
Okay, hold on. Fuck. I think that was all 31. Do we want a period there? Yeah, there should be a period there.
No, it should be an M dash.
Oh.
Okay, but now you have to go back to I'm aware.
Seriously?
It was a break in the story. Hold your hands out. Get those tensies ready to count. Ready?
Okay,
I'll count you in. We're going to go from I'm aware.
I got it.
I'm going to do a 5, 6, and then you're going to go into I'm aware.
Okay.
Ready? A 5, 6, 7.
I'm aware, Auntie V said. I spoke to Declan just last night. Fuck. Supplement her security while Catherine's away. I hate you so much. I rammed my mind out of the hurricane of fucks. Very fitting as we're in Florida. Only catching the last part of Auntie V's sentence, barely processing Mrs. N's response. The Blackwood estate has its own protections, and you would trust those protections to keep your own children safe with no extra guard? Auntie V glanced between the Nicolicks. Tension crept up from my toes to my ankles as Mrs. N took a slow breath. The choices I make for my children, she said, have nothing to do with how Kate cares for her ward. Ward. Awesome. A wolf-born ward living within your pack's territory, Auntie V said. With a witch guardian, Mr. Nicolick said. Around here, wolves stay out of witch business. Auntie V sat back in her chair. The tension rolled up my legs straight to my gut, obliterating what appetite I'd had. But Clara Lucia Miranda's kidnapping was wolf business, Auntie V said. She was your ward, if I'm correct. What was your excuse for ignoring her disappearance? Mrs. N gripped the edge of the table. Do not accuse. One of your young was murdered more than a year ago, and there is yet to be any action taken to either avenge the lost girl or ensure another child is not harmed. Am I correct? Auntie V hoisted her net higher. We did everything we could to find Clara, Mrs. N said. We scoured the forest and found nothing. Kate used her magic to look for Clara and found nothing. She said Clara wasn't even near Laureldale anymore. And you accepted Catherine's conclusion? Auntie V asked. I was wrong. Not a net. An anvil. That's what Auntie V wrenched higher with every word. Accepted a witch's word? A Blackwood has ways of tracking. A child of your kind was taken, and you allowed a witch to decide there was nothing to be done? Auntie V's consonants clipped as she neared her mark. A witch has an iron enough hold on the Laureldale pack to mind your words. Mr. Nicolick's hands tensed into fists. The synchronized swish of guns clearing holsters came from the guards behind me. Mind the fate of your pack, Auntie V said. Fuck shit. The edge of the table cracked in Mrs. N's grip. 2 wolf-born children were attacked in the Laureldale Pack's territory, and the Laureldale Pack has done nothing to avenge the dead or protect the living. The anvil crept up with each of Auntie V's words. The lapse has not gone unnoticed and will no longer be ignored. Panic cinched around my throat, choking me, leaving me nothing to do but sit on my trembling hands and hope neither Nicolick was fucking dumb enough to attack. A pack that cannot protect its young is a pack too weak to survive. I know it. The vampires of Sagebrook know it. Auntie V let the anvil fall. And the Gale pack has requested I ensure you know it, too. The demon behind me giggled. And thus ends chapter 31. Just Lucy giggling at the end of it. And can you give me the giggle? Will you explain the giggle?
The giggle, the thing is she has like a so think of Scarlett Johansson giving a giggle like
love Scarlett Johansson. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like it's just like a funny.
That giggle almost gave me more Agatha Harkness vibes.
Okay, yeah, I could take that, but it's like that. It's not like a girlish giggle. It's just like a, oh, so cute. You're gonna die.
Because how old is the demon Lucy? They're ageless, right?
Demons are. So think of it. Yes, they are capable of dying of old age.
Oh, okay. Okay, so they're not immortal.
No, but they're not. There's not a set lifespan. It's like eventually you start wearing out.
Oh, well, sure. Yeah, like we do.
But it's not like humans where it's like, yeah, you have like a 70 to 100 year age span if you're lucky. It's like it could be depending on like how strong you are. Like maybe you have a humanish lifespan, maybe you have a vampire-ish lifespan. Like,
oh wow,
because they're not corporeal fully.
Right.
So they're more like, yes, they present corporeally in their realm, but they're less dependent on organs for survival and more dependent on soul for survival.
Okay.
So they are a soul that happens to have a body rather than a body that happens to have a soul.
Okay.
So like the souls can degenerate, wear out, and evanesce.
Does that have anything, like, would the amount of times you possess have anything to do with that too? Like, do you expend energy, if that makes sense?
Well, are you good at it or running around trying to?
Oh, let's say each. Like, what would it look like?
Well, if you were like basically think of it like a demon style, like, athlete, like you were like trained to possess bodies.
Okay.
So you were in like peak form all the time because you're going in and out and in and out and in and out. Then like you are going to stay strong.
Sure. That makes sense.
Let's say that you were like doing some jackass style shit, and
which I'm sure some demons do.
Then it's not gonna be that same like, no, it creates endurance. That's gonna degrade because it's
okay.
So does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so before we move into more of what I want to talk about with the chapter, well, okay, I'm going to start you off with this. Like, this will be your Kickstarter question to talk about the chapter. Is this, because you're talking about her hoisting the anvil up and then letting it fall, does that kind of match the energy that you are giving as the author at this point? Do you know what I mean? Like, you've hoisted the anvil up and now Auntie V is that anvil that is dropping?
I'm more of it's okay, so it's not an anvil because an anvil is a smash that causes destruction.
Sure.
So this is an end to everything that they thought they had. Like, welcome, crash.
Okay.
You never get to think of the world as same again. Bye.
Okay.
Like, you're not safe in Laureldale. You fucked up.
Yeah, sure.
But as an author, it's not, I'm destroying anything. It's more like, as an author, it's more like a light cue. Mm-hmm. Where it's like you've known there's this set in the background. Like you've known there's something going on behind the characters. And it's that first time you're seeing that light of like, oh, there's silhouettes in the background. So we've sort of started to expand. Like we start the series with like the spotlight on Ella. Mm-hmm. And then we expand out to like, okay, here's Clara.
Yes.
And then we expand out to, okay, here's Laureldale Supernatural as a whole. And now we're starting to see the silhouettes in the background of like, because as a consequence of a seer moving into this little town.
Yeah.
Now, one of the most violent pack in America, who is known for taking over land and just killing people,
right,
knows they fucked up. Like that is, they just told the worst people, like between Auntie V.
Which is why she's so freaked out that Auntie V is like, oh, I talked to Declan. And she's like, oh, shit.
Because Declan knows.
Will murder fuckers.
Yeah. Declan knows. Mm-hmm. Auntie V knows. Mm-hmm. The Gale knows. Mm-hmm. Sagebrook knows. And there's shit chances the Sibyllary doesn't know too.
Oh God. And that means that the Reapers are probably being made aware of it too.
Because there's no way the Sibyllary would know without the Reapers, and there's no way that it's gotten up and down the East Coast.
Right, yeah.
That a Sibyl...
Even more so. Louisiana's not the East Coast, you know?
It's everywhere that this Sibyl was a Sibyl out in the wild, right, not at the Sibyllary.
Which is rare, right?
Fairly
Sibyls
rare.
In the wild,
like it's
would you say like 10% of Sibyls are in the wild?
Not even.
Wow. Okay.
But a Sibyl in the wild was almost killed.
Sure.
And a weak ass pack did nothing.
Ooh boy. And did they and was it all because they respect Kate and are just staying out of her way?
They're staying out of Kate's way because Kate controls the territory and they let it happen.
So interesting. What's really fascinating about that to me is that on the one hand, yes, I can understand it from Auntie V's perspective, or even the Gale Pack's perspective, where it's like, you're fucking wolves, do something about it. But I also can understand it on a more humane angle of it being like, yeah, but we have a pact with this witch who controls the territory. She's been keeping us out of trouble, so we are just letting her do things. So it's like, I get it. I don't think anybody is right or wrong in this scenario. It's really interesting. Yeah. Okay. So who came up with the freaking useless runes?
The thing is, the runes aren't useless. Like, if she had just tried to walk through.
Yeah, but...
So, if another Arabite who was not skilled had tried to walk through, it wouldn't have worked.
But, well, no, but it... So it would have taken time, and hopefully within that time, somebody could have... Or
it would have fucked them up enough that they would have been damaged enough the wolves could take them. Or it's the same as having a lock on your door.
Right. Okay.
Like, yeah, sure, someone may be able to batter down your door eventually, but you're gonna know they're there, and you're gonna have a fucking baseball bat in your hand by the time they get in. So, like, okay... Instead, she just turned the lock and walked in with a machete. And it's like...
Right. Yeah.
Very different vibe. Like, it should be so hard for them to get through. You have baseball bats ready to like, well, now you don't want to come through the door anyway, so get out.
Right. Lucy seems like somebody that you wouldn't want to trifle with, though. Even, like, I feel like she could take out probably most of a pack by herself. I don't know. She seems very scary.
I mean, if she wanted to have fun with it, yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. So
there's a reason Arabites are not supposed to be topside. They are not supposed to be here for a reason.
Because they are like inherently more powerful than Ethereans.
They're also apex predators on a scale that does not consider humans near the top.
Do Ethereans consider humans near the top?
Yes, that's the point, is that they live with humans. They mix with humans. Right. To an Arabite, a human is food, a plaything. Like,
well, I mean, if you read Laurie's story, you see that very clearly.
Like, it's okay. So basically, think of it this way. Okay, this is going to sound bad, but we're going to say rats is not bad.
Okay.
So we have like house
rats. Rats. Rats are cute.
Like pet rats.
Yeah, I love pet rats.
So we have tiny little mice, which are the humans.
Okay.
And then we have our pet rats.
Okay.
Which are the Ethereans.
Sure. Okay.
And Arabites are cats.
Oh. Right. They'll kill them all.
So, well, a pet rat could have a chance against a cat.
Yeah.
Feisty enough, fighting enough, more than one of them.
Yeah.
You could do it. If there were like a pack of rats against a cat, you could do it.
Yeah.
Or two really feisty rats against a cat. You could do it.
Yeah.
Or one New York City rat against a cat.
Forget about it.
Then that cat's a goner.
Yeah. New York City rats.
But humans are mice.
I love that there are dogs that get taken out to hunt New York City rats.
There are hunting dogs. So Arabites are cats.
Yeah.
Humans are mice. So like, yeah, a rat could absolutely take out a mouse.
Yeah.
But it's like, why would I want to?
Yeah.
Like they're
okay. They're distant cousins. Like whatever.
Yeah. But a cat's like,
it's all food. Yeah.
I just want to play with it till it dies. I don't need it.
That's a great...
I just want to bat it around. It would be fun.
Great analogy.
So that's why they are kept... They're supposed to be below.
Right.
with the other predators.
So what you're saying is that cats are demons.
Yes.
And we have 3 in our house.
Yeah. And then
what are lizards then? Because that's what Maribel likes to eat.
Those probably be like animals.
Yeah, okay.
It's all really the same. So it's just like, what do you want, like scales with your meat or like fur?
All right.
Same difference.
God, it was so gross. Literally, our cats refused to learn how to use the stupid cat door that we had when we were in the apartments in Winter Park before we moved to Orlando proper. We were only there for a few months, but we put up this insert cat door with our sliding door. It worked really well. The cats refused to learn how to use it. We would try to teach them, like we used food on either side. We would keep it propped up, like with string, we'd keep it pulled up and then we'd put it down. We would show them how to use it. They just refused until Maribel, our little hunter, decided, I have found a kill. I would like to take it inside. And then she came through the cat door, no problem. I was like, you are such an asshole.
With a lizard in her mouth.
Such an asshole.
Dumped it on the white carpet. Somehow did not stain the carpet.
Yeah, ate the entire thing.
Fastidious little beast.
It was gone.
I mean, I was proud of her.
The lizard was gone. You weren't even there. I called you freaking out.
No, it happened once when I was there too.
That's right. It happened twice. I forgot.
No,
yeah.
I locked myself in the bedroom, though. I didn't stay for it. I ran so that she couldn't follow me with it. I was like, I know how this goes and I don't need to see it. And then I come back out 5 minutes later and she's just sitting on the carpet, no stain.
Also, don't come after us.
Licking her maw.
We tried getting these lizards out of the way. Anytime we spot a lizard anywhere in our house, we try to capture it. But they're better than we are at hunting, so they find them sometimes. And there's jack shit we can do. And yes, we know that they could get, what is it called? Flukes, I think is what it is. Like the little parasites. It's very rare though, and they've been fine.
And we do everything we can to keep them out of the house.
And we get the cats checked if they do happen to eat one. So anyway. Florida
life, man.
Florida life. So one of my favorite things that you say in this.
This has got to sound so weird to people who aren't in Florida. Like sometimes there are lizards in the house and the cats just eat them, and it's like you can't catch them. Like
hashtag Florida. Any of our European listeners are like, what the fuck are they talking?
House
America's
lizards?
Weird. Yeah, house lizards. We also have pedal gators. So you know. So one of my favorite things that you talk about with Lucy is. Lucy laughed again, reaching the door just as a guard swung it back open, entering the Arabite-proof building without so much as a shiver of discomfort. It's like, it's the fact that you use Arabite-proof building with Lucy just walking in. It's like, well, not so Arabite-proof, is it? Anyway, that's just fun. So you said something about... this is without context, this is going to sound bad, but this is the comment that I have. So just hang on. Incest, not a part of this pack. Will you please explain?
Oh, so Joe, who is
Mrs.
Violet's
N.
mom, is not OG Laureldale. Mm-hmm. So she is not from Laureldale. Mm-hmm. The Nikolic family is from Laureldale. Joe married into it.
Yes.
So she is not from the Laureldale pack originally.
Right.
Which is a kind of a different experience for her, too, of like she's been not in a witch's territory in a wolf pack before. Mm-hmm. So she's lived not in this little like witch created bubble before.
Where is she from originally? Do you know?
She's from in the Midwest.
Okay.
So she is...
Do you know? I'm an idiot. Sorry.
No. So she is generic Midwest.
Okay.
I have not given her a location. I specifically put her not a part of Lori
or
the other pack.
Sure.
So she is specifically Midwest, generic. I have not delved farther into her pack's past because that would be more useful for Lori's story, and I don't need those decisions for her because what you really need is she is from what would be considered a more standard werewolf pack where it is a wolf territory. Okay. Not a witch territory.
Right. And not an Etherean in general territory.
Yeah. Sure. So she is from what's more normal than Laureldale, where it's not like this weird separation of like supernaturals don't do this. Yeah. Like we don't talk. Like she's like, okay, this is a wolf area. And if you're a supernatural in our area, you answer to the wolves, right? And you are a part of our guardianship now. So this is like, it's very weird to her.
Yeah.
So that's the more important thing is that like she is from standard wolf Mr. Nicklick is from Laureldale Wolf.
Okay. So I think that that's interesting for our aspiring writers or, writers just in general who are listening to this podcast, is to note that as an author, you don't have to have every detail of every character's life written out in order for them to fit within a story. And I think that's really interesting. And it's a good lesson too. So don't get hung up on the details of everything.
Well, is it going to matter which side of the Illinois-Iowa border she grew up on?
No.
Like, that doesn't matter.
I mean, if you're human, yes.
But like,
wolf,
no.
Yeah.
Like, we don't need that right now. We just need to know somewhere else.
Right.
And then I will niche her in more closely because I know what kind of a pack it is.
Yeah.
I know the region of the pack. I know she doesn't have a dialect.
Right.
I can niche her down.
So she doesn't talk like this.
No.
I know she's not Minnesota.
No,
Sorry,
she's going to be like more like the no accent Midwest.
Right.
The generic, what is that accent? Nothing. I don't have an accent. I have Midwestern American. No one.
Yeah, no. If in case, would you describe my accent as, what would you describe my accent as? Because I was thinking like, when we went to Oklahoma City University, I feel like both of us started going that more neutral route, because when you get into that part of the country, it really does become this neutral accent. Now,
because everything is pulling together and there isn't one anymore.
And it's not saying that like if we go overseas, we go to different countries, obviously we have an accent, we have an American accent, but it's within the states, it's not a defined,
generic.
It's
well,
a
and
accent.
I have some words that I cannot say right because I do have
that mountain.
I have that country mountain accent of like I am distinctly rural mountain.
SALE for me. Sale is always Southern. It will always be Southern. Like that is a word that I cannot get the Southern out.
Wolf.
Right. Wolf.
Werewolves.
The
werewolves go. Woof woof.
No, werewolves of London. Whiskey, Anthony said. Neat. Do I get one too? Please. I died when I was reading that. I was like, that is so relatable. And is she too young to be drinking? Yes. Did she grow up in a werewolf bar? Yes. Has she probably had some whiskey? Yeah. But I just love that she's like, I need a drink. I need a drink for this shit. And like, she's too young to be saying that, but I get it, girl. like, I need a drink. So I play Cinderella's father in Into the Woods, and one of my favorite lines I get to say is, the closer to the family, the closer to the wine. And there are times, and this isn't you, Leslie, but there are times when you get in the holidays with family and you're like, alcohol poisoning is
the better
possibly
option.
Going to happen because of this shit.
Well, but if you get alcohol poisoning, you get to go to the ER. So you get to leave.
Yeah.
Which, like, escape.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Escape. Auntie V sat back in her chair. So this moment where it's building up. Auntie V says, a wolf-born ward living within your pack's territory, Auntie V said. With a witch guardian, Mr. Nicklick said. Around here, wolves stay out of witch business. Auntie V sat back in her chair. The tension rolled up my legs straight to my gut, obliterating what appetite I'd had. Why? Why does that simple movement from Auntie V make Ella be like, fuck?
Because she knows that Mr. Nicklick just lined up Auntie V's
just went
shot.
right into her trap. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Lined up the shot. Oh, nice. Yeah.
It's like, okay, you're on the bullseye. Thanks for walking so nicely into place.
Yeah.
You did my work for me.
Terrifying. Because how old is she?
She is...
a few centuries?
Yeah, she is old.
Yeah. That's the thing about vampires that I think is so fascinating, is that they're like, yes, physically they're more or less ageless, but they've seen some shit.
Yeah.
And they've seen a lot of shit. And so it's like how as we get older, like there are things that we look at now and we go, that's not as important anymore. Things that weren't important become more important. You can only imagine somebody who's lived centuries, what that has to do to you psychologically.
Yep.
Oy.
And when you actually have a little delicate, like human-ish, because that's what Ella's closest to.
Yeah, that's true.
Life you care about. They kicked her puppy.
Oh.
They done kicked Auntie V's puppy.
She's John Wick and Ella's the puppy.
You don't hurt Ella.
Don't hurt Ella. Oh my God.
Don't do it.
Oh my God. That's all I have. Did you have anything that you wanted to add? I feel like we had really good conversations on this one.
I feel like we did too.
Yeah, it was really cool. Well, that's all for me. I get to go be in the theater for 8 hours now, which I'm excited about. Tech is fun. Tech. Anybody who ever says
why are you lying to people?
Yeah, it's just something.
We do honesty on this podcast.
Tech sucks, but you know why we go into it with the tech is fun mentality? Because the technicians are working their asses off.
See, I always feel like that is a lie, saying like it's fun, because no,
it's not fun.
No, it's not fun.
No, it's not fun for anybody.
It's getting your teeth cleaned. It's necessary. Yeah. You buck up, you bear it, and you're better off for it. You don't tell someone getting your teeth cleaned is fun. You say, do you want your teeth to fall out? Then get in the fucking chair.
Speaking of, I have a dental appointment in 2 days.
Do you want the show to be on stage?
Right.
Deal with fucking tech.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not fun. It's a necessary evil. Buck the fuck up, shut the fuck up, and deal with it.
You know what's funny, though, is the guy playing the baker, who, by the way, also phenomenal. This cast is incredible. They really are. I am very fortunate to be a part of this cast. And I'm not just saying that. Like, it was so well cast. But the baker last night, the director goes, so how are we all feeling? And the guy playing the baker went, great. And the director went, and he went, no, I'm serious. I feel great. No, like I feel great. Like everybody it was just that energy that he was like, no, I feel great. And he meant it. Like he was just like, I love this part of the process. I love getting to see the elements start coming into place, fitting together like a puzzle piece. So he meant it. And I'm like, good for you, man. But it was just so, like all of us were just kind of like,
what are you on? It's like, do you have more of it?
The crew are doing an amazing job and it's coming together nicely, but it's like, tech is always just a bit of a nightmare. It always is. Never is it ever fun. Ever.
No,
so the fact that this guy is just like, no, it's great. Like,
some people are masochists.
He's a cool dude. We got to meet he and his husband. They have this little girl who's like 3 years old, and she was running around rehearsal the other day. My God, adorable. Anyway, neither here nor there, but she was so cute. Yeah, he said that's his inspiration for the baker wanting a child. It was like, oh, all right. So
the baby,
yeah, the baby, and she was dressed in an Ariel costume. Oh no, it was so cute. Megan often says, she's like, I forget that I have ovaries until we do something like go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween and you see all the kids
in
running
costumes.
around in costume. And she's like, oh.
Kids in Halloween costumes is the cutest damn thing. That's the only time they're anywhere near as cute as kittens is when they're in the little costumes.
You think they're as cute as kittens in that case?
Close.
Sorry, parents. I
said
agree.
Close.
Okay.
I said anywhere near.
Oh, okay. Cool.
In the little costumes, especially when their costumes are like a little stained from ice cream or chocolate, but they have no idea that they're messy. They're still like, I'm a fucking princess. And it's like just like fudgicle down their front. Half of their hair is
fucking princess.
And they're like, bibbity bobbity bitch. And they're having the best time and they are a hot fucking mess. I love that so much because the confidence of a chocolatey child in a princess costume cannot be beat. I love it.
We can't top Bibbidi Bobbidi Bitch, so why don't you tell people where they can find us, because we're signing off now, because I can't.
All right. You can find us on
Bibbidi Bobbidi Bitch.
Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and our home on Substack. You can also find the Page by Page podcast wherever you like to listen to your podcasts. And please do share the Page by Page podcast and Sketchbook of a Wayward Seer with your friends, because the more people who join us on the journey, the more fun we can have in the world of Laureldale. And also rate, subscribe, share, all those fun things.
And this is neither here nor there, but I ate my words when I told Megan, because we were doing a book order, and I was like, we're not going to need as many sketchbook as we think we need, because book one's
Sketchbook of a Wayward
Seer. Typically, and this is true, look at the math, look at the what's the word that I'm looking for? Like
data.
The data. Yeah, look at the sales data. Book ones of a known to be series do not typically sell that well until the rest of the series is out. People are so obsessed with Ella's story that they are immediately, just as soon as we explain what it is, people are like, yep, that one. We're like, that's the only book out. They're like, I don't care. Like it is like It's incredible. I've never seen anything like it.
I love Ella. I'm really proud of her story.
And everybody loves Ella.
And I'm really proud of the Laureldale universe.
It is my favorite of your individual books. Like, it is hands down. So, like, which is crazy.
Something that I'm having really fun with is that in this world, because it does go beyond Laureldale and this and that and the other thing, it's that it constantly feels like I'm getting to pull out more treasures for everybody.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not just taking them on Ella's journey. I'm getting to show them, like, it's like displaying my rock collection as we go of, like, look at all of these shiny things. So I get to bring this huge world that's beyond Ella's borders. Like, I get to keep bringing it closer and closer to her as the world closes in and more world details become important. And I really like doing that.
Well, that's kind of one of the things that I'm, like, really looking forward to after Into the Woods is done, because I literally went from music directing You're in Town to crossing over with Into the Woods. You're in Town closed, still doing Into the Woods, is that I can get back to MK Thorne because I really enjoyed doing that.
And you have so much.
And I have so much. There is so much material there, and I'm stoked to get to share it with all of you, but that's on me. I have to write that. So time theoretically will be loosening a little bit. Theoretically. We'll see. Orlando Life is weird.
The lies adults tell themselves.
Yeah, right. It'll be better next week. Never is. All right, but so pray for Mojo. And until next time, thank you for reading.